as an aggressive younger person if a leader made a decision on how we're going to execute something and I didn't agree with it. I made that known. I'm like, no, that's not going to work. Like I wanted to win. And these tasks that they're given to us, they're essentially impossible. Like within the standards that are given to you, there's no way it's happening.
Right.
They know that. It's not about can you get from A to B in the allotted time. It's about how do you work together as a unit? How do you lead? How do you communicate? How do you problem solve? How do you deal with stress? That's what they're looking at. I wanted to win. And if homeboy came back with some like crazy, ridiculous strategy that I knew wouldn't work, I let him know that. I'm like, no, that's not going to work. And now this dude's in a tough spot. He's like dealing with someone who's like bigger than him and angrier than him. And he's trying to, do his job as a leader. And of course he's being evaluated. The cadre is standing right there. So I could have done a better job of being a supportive member of the team. I didn't have the same leadership philosophy and methodology and tools that I have now. So I struggled with that because even in the moments I could tell like I'm not handling this very well, but I want to win, man. And it's just it superseded my ability to stay, calm and tactful.
Did they debrief you on that, or did you just figure this out later?
No, they did. So if you get selected, you sit down with a cadre after, and they go through your entire packet with all your scores and all their inputs. So that was the number one thing that was told to me was you need to learn how to be more supportive of a leader.
Oh, that's legit.
Yeah.
Gave you some legit feedback. And were you humble enough to understand that at the time?
I was humble enough to accept it.
Yeah.
I didn't have the same mentality towards leadership then as I do now, where now I look at leadership as very much a skill. Like it's something that you can learn, but you have to deliberately train on it. Back then, even at that point, so I'm now 25, I just got selected, whatever. I still looked at leadership as a talent, as something that you either had or didn't have, and that was it. Yeah. So I just took it like, Roger that, Sergeant, I appreciate it, but like this is who I am. And I don't have the leadership like skill ingrained in me genetically. I just don't have it. So I'm gonna have to get better other ways to kind of make up the difference. Yep. Now I look, my mentality towards it is wildly different.
Yeah, no, that's a lot of people make that, or a lot of people have that attitude. And, we have a leadership consulting company, and explaining to people that they can actually learn skills, just like, I guess the example I always use is playing guitar or shooting baskets in basketball. Like you can't just pick up a basketball and think you can make free throws. It's like not happening. You can't pick up a guitar and just think you're going to be able to play. It's skill, and leadership is the same way. And are there some people that have a little bit of a tendency that have better hand-eye coordination, that they're going to be able to pick up basketball a little bit quicker? Yeah. Are there people that have a certain ability to recognize different notes when they hear them? Yeah, that's an actual thing you can be born with. But regardless, you still need to learn the skills in order to get good at it. And leadership's the same way. You're going to have some natural propensity for it. There's going to be some parts of it you'll be good at. There's going to be some parts you'll suck at. You take advantage of the ones you're good at. You work on the ones you're not. But it's definitely everyone can get better, unless they're a person that says, I already know everything.
Right.
And then they're going to be a problem.